State in the maroon and black, moving left to right, taking on the University of Houston wearing the red. Texas State lines up to kickoff. Good high kick, maybe perhaps just a bit deep, fielded clean by University of Houston, but hit hard on the catch. Houston sets the ruck, looking to set their platform. Take it off the right. Oh, the ball goes to ground, and that's a risky place to drop the ball. Houston maintains the possession, looking to come back to the left-hand side now. Over to the wing. No opening down the side, though, as Texas State closes off the opening. So Texas State driving University of Houston backwards, and at this point, just inches off the try line. If they lose possession here, that is a dangerous place to be, as Texas State holding Houston pinned up against their own try line. Houston now looking to go around the right-hand side if he can outrun the winger, but he can't quite get there. Jumps back to his feet, but it brought to ground by a secondary defender. And there it is. Texas State grabs the possession and takes it forward and dots it down. So once again, we see a situation where the playing of offense deep in your own territory turns out to be a dangerous game, as the defense steals the ball, takes it in for an easy try. So look to be about 2 minutes in to this match. Texas State up 5-0. Conversion kick well wide of the mark, as Texas State will kick to restart. Up 5-0, having struck first. Texas State restarts from midfield. Quick tap, coming to the left. And the pass is going to get away, picked up by Texas State on the bounce. Texas State on the attack. Looking to go up the middle, but there's no hole in that defense there. Still Texas State pounding the ball forward, keeping those legs driving. University of Houston steals the ball, and being driven backwards as they try to reset their line. And Texas State has driven them back almost to their own 22 at this point. So again, University of Houston getting driven deep into the danger zone here, as a loss of possession could easily be a Texas State try. Good run by, I believe that's the number 6, perhaps 8 for University of Houston. But there we go. Texas State steals the ball, picks it up, takes an errant pass off the ground, scoops it up, rumbles it in for another try. So once again, we see the danger of playing offense in your own territory as Texas State takes advantage. Looks like the try may be waved off. Hold on a sec. So there's a conversion kick's no good. So the try was good. Conversion kick is no good. So as we come up on about 4.5 minutes into the first half, Texas State 10, University of Houston 0. Texas State with a good high re-kick. Fielded clean by Houston, and he finds the opening around the wing. He's got the speed. He'll take that one all the way down, and Houston's going to get on the board. He'll dot that one down. And so Houston with a great step off the re-kick. One step around the defender, and he just takes off down the sideline. University of Houston is on the board. And the conversion kick's good. So with the kick, Houston tightens up the gap. Down by only 3. Texas State 10, Houston 7. Houston re-kicks. Down to about 30 seconds to play in the first half here. So that ball goes into touch. And with that ball going into touch, Texas State's going to elect the free tap at midfield. Quick tap, Texas State back on the attack. Looking for Hole, loses his footing. That cost him a chance to perhaps exploit an opening as University of Houston rushes in, and Texas State going to be called for not releasing the ball, and so University of Houston ref signaling a scrum here. Unofficial time clock now at 8 minutes, so this scrum should launch the final series of the half. As Houston looking to put a few more points on the board, but the scrum half's hit quick. And University of Houston does maintain the possession though. Looking down the side, the Big 16, nowhere to go. University of Houston looking to find some offloads, but I think Texas State may be jackling. Nope. Yes, no, University of Houston still in possession. Over to 11, he's looking to drag some tacklers. He's down close to the try line if he can get across. Inches away. I'm trying to see if the ref called try or halftime. I think the whistle was for halftime, so no try. No try, and we'll go into the half with the score. Texas State 10, University of Houston 7. I've got 10-7. Yeah. 10-7 Texas State. my view is obstructed. I actually couldn't tell if that was a try or just a turnover. A lot of celebration on the sides make me think it might have been a try, but I don't see the players lining up for a kick. So I believe the celebration is a Texas State, perhaps a Texas State knock-on deep in their own territory, which would set University of Houston up with an attacking scrum just a few meters out from the try line. Excellent scoring opportunity for University of Houston to potentially go ahead. So here's the scrum. Looks like Houston feeds the scrum. Ball's out. Ref calls an infraction. Can't see the sign. It is going to be a tap to Houston, just a meter or so out. So University of Houston, then he finds a hole if he can stretch across. He's tall enough, he does. And he'll stretch it across as University of Houston puts another 5 on the board. Takes the lead for the first time in this match. Does University of Houston. No try? No try, no conversion. Conversion kick. Okay. And the conversion kick is no good, so 5 points to University of Houston is going to put them up with a narrow 12-10 lead. As we are looking at about 4.5 minutes left to play in this match. The kickoff, and Texas State knocks it on. That's going to give University of Houston, you can hear the celebration as University of Houston benefits from the Texas State knock-on. That'll give them a scrum just inside the, just about Texas State's 10. And University of Houston will look to capitalize on a Texas State error after trailing the majority of this game. Now late in the second half, University of Houston has taken a narrow 2-point lead. They've got the scrum, Texas State 10-meter line. Ref helping out a prop here. Doesn't like something she sees. So I believe we have one more match after this one, at which point there will then be a 20-minute afternoon break. And then from that point, we'll move into the meat of the tournament with the Bowl Cup Shield matches, as the scrum half is hit hard there by Texas State, but maintains the ball, and Houston makes a step. He almost breaks free. Back to the 10, though, so no real gain on the full sequence there, as University of Houston looking to restart out to the winger, and don't think he's going to find a seam. He'll take it back to the original gain line. And University of Houston will try to reset. Moving backwards a bit here as Texas State closing. Holding the ball up like a Fabergé egg there for a second, but I believe Texas State may have knocked it on. So I think he, holding the ball up, he lost it in the tackle, but Texas State knocked it on. That gives it right back to the University of Houston. As we see a University of Houston player on the ground. Looks like he might be kind of holding his head. He may have got a head knocker out there. I got 12-10 Houston. It's unofficial, but that's what I've So University of Houston player there. It looked like he's being helped up. He's going to be okay walking off, but couldn't quite tell the nature of the injury. But we do have a coach out having a chat with him, kind of holding his shoulder, perhaps his collarbone a bit. So he's going to walk off the field under his own power. So thankfully nothing too serious as he comes off. Subs go in. And with that, we're down to, add some injury time, we've probably got about 2 minutes, perhaps 2.5 minutes of playing time left in this match. And the unofficial score is Houston 12, Texas State 10. University of Houston with the scrum. They're going to bring it back to the right. Oh, that pass almost got away from him, but he scoops it off the ground. Looks for the offload. Is picked up by a Texas State player. He's going to run backwards for about 5 yards. Houston calling for the maul, but does go to ground, and now Houston going to be called for not rolling away from the tackle. Texas State with a quick kick for touch opportunity here. And there it is, nice booming kick. Good angle on that one's going to take them deep into Houston territory. So this is going to be a dangerous place for the University of Houston as Texas State looking to exploit the penalty there. They'll set a lineup, looks to be about 15 meters out from the try line for this Texas State lineout. So before I got interrupted a bit ago, I was saying I think we have one more game after this one. Looks like it will be Sam Houston against UT San Antonio, and then we'll have the 20-minute afternoon break. And then after that, we get into the final games of the bracket. I believe it'll be a 6 or 7 game stretch there to the end, as some kind of an infraction called on the lineout, perhaps not straight. Couldn't see due to some players along the sidelines blocking the view, but I believe the call was most likely not straight, as University of Houston looking to take the ball, and a Texas State player drives across there. He may have taken that ball and dotted it down for a try. No signal from the sir. But yeah, a really dangerous move by the Houston player as they kind of rolled into touch and held the ball straight up. And a Texas State player dove in, almost took the ball out of their hands and to dot it down for a try. But looks like they fortunately kept that from happening. And Texas ekes out the win here with the final score, Houston 12, Texas State 10.